Hi, it's Mine Crypto here. I hope we're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world.
Remember, this isn't financial advice. Always do your own research.
So some excitement today, and also just a bit of a nostalgia looking back at where we were at and where we are going, because it's been a long year. Obviously the anniversary was May 27th. I'm just looking at the daily hodl here. Back in May 13th, 2022, when crypto exchange Coinbase announcing Wluna was suspended after the lunar crash. Now, crypto exchange giant Coinbase announcing plans to suspend trading of Terra USD and Wluna, WLUNC as we know it, on all levels of the platform. So Coinbase Assets recently made that announcement on Twitter that in light of extreme volatility within the Terra ecosystem, they were going to suspend literally in 2 weeks, which left a lot of people not really knowing what to do. And as we can see, their Twitter tweet here, in light of recent volatility involving Terra ecosystem assets, they were going to suspend it on May the 27th. And a lot of people, they've never got round to actually delisting it. It's still there, but it caused a lot of headaches, and we've had headaches ever since this whole facade that's taken place for the Wluna gang. But we haven't been quiet. We've been absolutely foghorning it out like you would do when you feel like you've been taken for a ride. Let's be quite honest. So if we look at coin market cap here, there is some excitement, which we're going to talk about in a moment. So you got the Wluna Classic. It's not classic, it's just Wluna token, let's be quite honest. And as we can see, we've had the volumes up 74%. We're up 5.84 in the last 24 hours. And if we were actually pegged to LUNC, but then we'd see that the actual price would be actually the same. It's not. So if we go over to LUNC and have a look, we will see it's a different price. So here we go at 0.97, and we're at 1079. So there is something going on. Fully diluted market cap at $559. What the hell is going on? And the max supply of 5,183,893. Yeah, right. Now, if we look at the price at the moment, so we saw a massive run up and then a bit of a dump, and now we've leveled out again, which I'm sure, as I explain over the course of this video, you'll see what is actually going on. There's some great people within WLUNA, absolutely brilliant. And so we look at Etherscan. So we've got a total max supply, which is continuously going down, of 277 billion. That's coming down quite a bit, and there are plans now where we're going to burn that max total supply. Think about it, 81,000 holders, up 61%. That's absolutely huge. Now, if we look at the holders, you've got to ask the question here. There's a bag here, which many think is Coinbase. 55% of the tokens in there. Then we get Coinbase 10, which I'm guessing will be holders on the exchange. And then we have other holders. People are holding this coin, holding out, thinking that something's going to happen. And I believe it is. I am a holder myself. I was there back in the early days. Not necessarily doing videos on it, but actually tweeting and trying to get something to happen, because we have been tirelessly contacting Coinbase, trying to find out what's going on and trying to get this unsuspended on Coinbase. Whereas you've got LUNC saying they want to be relisted. They were never listed in the first place. So let's get that right. So we're looking at Gethin Williams' post here. This was actually December 27th. And he says, although it's great for LUNC to see this huge rise today, obviously at a pump, it actually matters diddly squat to the WLUNA Rich Gang, as WLUNA's value actually comes from Luna, not LUNC. So if you look at the constructor parameters set were mem name wrapped Luna token, mem symbol Luna. And as we know, that is immutable. And if smart contracts do not follow their immutable contract, what does it mean for ERC20? What does it mean for smart contracts? As we can see here, wrap Luna token, Luna, and FFS. And it does make you feel like that, because why? Why has this been revoked? Why is it not immutable? Why is nobody doing anything about it? Now, over the past year, we've been through so much. Here's a message from DOS Commerce. We've entered the WLUNA black hole when CB suspended. Since then, nothing has made sense, and in fact a black hole within the current black hole has emerged with the shuttle closing. What a rise. Now, how many times have we been told that the shuttle's closed? And it's a last-ditch attempt to try and get people to unwrap their tokens to LUNC. What absolute farce. So this has happened twice before, and they are threatening it again. And I think it's at the end of June, they're saying, oh, it's all going to close, we're going to close. And again, it's just that last-ditch attempt. We actually want them to close the bridge, the shuttle. We want them so that we can go out on our own. We've got less supply. Therefore, we can do something. We've got some form of future with regards to this coin. Now, I don't know how many of you remember this. Now, we know that there's been loads of shenanigans taking place with WLUNC, and this image was something that was so constant. You would wake up from, the first thing in the morning, you want to check what's going on, because there was always loads of news going on back in the day. And we'd see this sign. Oh, there was none. So it really did feel that everybody was against us. We'd search the feed and you'd get this sign. And I remember tweeting this out, yep, up yours. Because it was becoming almost a joke. You'd look for information and there'll be nothing in the feed. It would be wiped clean, and therefore you couldn't see. It's almost like no one else would. It's almost to try to get us to forget about it. But after a year, we're still here. And so it has been a real trundle through the year. And do you know what? We've lost so many people, because they've lost trust in the process, lost trust in crypto because of what happened and what was happening. I know of several people that I knew during this time, and it's still going on at the moment. People leave and then they come back. But a lot of people lost a lot of money, and obviously the Luna crash with what's going on with Do Kwon at the moment has caused people to commit suicide, which is absolutely terrible. And my heart goes out to those people that that have lost loved ones from this situation that's occurred, and it goes out to those people that lost money as well, because this can't go on. This is absolutely abhorrent, and it's not nice, because we're seeing this. We're seeing people just leave and never come back, and lost the complete trust in the system. I'm hoping that many of those will come back, and I hope it's not too late, because you know how it is when crypto starts hitting the news again and we leave this bear market and enter a bull market. Everybody floods back in and they all catch the top, and that's when people like ourselves are in this market right now, and we're buying, we're holding, and that's when we're selling. But there's some absolutely brilliant news coming from the gang, and as you noticed from the start of my little skit there, that you can see the profiles of the people that have been really prominent through this whole saga, and one of those people has been ZK, and I know ZK's put in a lot of work, and many of us don't really understand what he's talking about, but we get a gist. I feel like this has been a massive learning curve over the last year, and I'm sure many of you that have held WLUNA probably know more than what you would have known if you hadn't have been in this situation, because it's taken a lot of deep diving as well. So there is some good news on horizon, and we can see here wrapped Luna burn. Where are we? WLUNC community has been through some shitcoin. Where are we going? To the moon. How do we get there? Burn, baby, burn. So we're going to burn this supply down. Now, I know ZK's put a white paper together, and we're just going to quickly go through it. The WLUNC burn refers to a strategic and time-sensitive initiative by WLUNC community aimed to garner positive media coverage and genuine interest in their situation. This comes after the collapse of Terra, which led to the suspension of wrapped Luna on all centralized trading platforms. That's not decentralized, because many of us that understood decentralized at the time could still buy our tokens, still add to our bags, and get it off exchanges. Now, wrapped Luna holders can now distance themselves from previously assumed LUNC Luna Classic. In the past, a simulated parity existed between Terra Classic and wrapped Luna. However, this relationship ended when the deployer depleted its ETH reserves on May the 5th, 2023. The deployer is currently unable to mint any wrapped assets without an infusion of additional ETH. Given the absence of deposits since the Terra collapse, it seems unlikely that the additional assistance will arrive. Additionally, the cost to mint wrapped Luna is prohibitively high, and significant backlog of mint requests remains unprocessed on the Terra side. As a result, the supply of wrapped Luna is essentially frozen at its current levels, and will gradually decrease as Luna is unwrapped to Terra Classic. To attract traders and bots using blind trend analysis, the wrapped Luna community needs attention to increase the chance of being unsuspended on at least one of the centralized exchanges. Currently, trading activity is low and new holders are hesitant to connect with the failures of Terra and the chaotic governance of Terra Classic. So over the past year, wrapped Luna community has attempted to build relationships with Terra Classic and Terra, and to no avail, mind you, only to be mocked and belittled by influencers and Terra supporters. The community has repeatedly expressed a desire to chart its own path, which we've all tweeted about. We want to go it alone, free from the perceived neglect and disregard by stakeholders. Initially, the community hoped Terra would relinquish ownership of the ERC20 contract, but it soon became clear that the ownership of the deployer was uncertain. Nobody knows who it is. So the wrapped Luna burn procedure involves purchasing wrapped Luna and decentralized exchanges, DEXs, via the 0x protocol aggregator Matcha. These purchases are distributed across all available liquidity sources, helping maintain price normalization and minimize interpool arbitrage, which can be detrimental to the overall price. After purchase, the wrapped Luna is burned in the Kepler wallet address to avoid double taxation on Terra Classic. The Luna Classic is then transferred to the Osmosis chain via IBC. Once depleted, the Luna Classic can be swapped, actually at ETH, and withdrawn to the Ethereum chain, effectively restarting the cycle. This process stimulates usually high trading volume and rapid deflation, albeit at the cost of consuming ETH, to achieve a delayed reward when sufficient attention attracts liquidity providers to the pools, or when wrapped Luna is unsuspended or listed on a new centralized exchange. So in the event of the Terra shuttle shutting down, which they promised so many times, it's almost laughable. This is, as I said, scheduled for the 30th of June. Both minting and burning processes will effectively cease, and wrapped Luna will become truly independent, barring the shuttle's possible revival at a later date. Only the renouncement of ERC20 contracts ownership will ensure it never comes back online. Once the shuttle is deactivated, the burning of wrapped Luna will no longer be reciprocated with a 1-1 transfer to Luna Classic from the shuttle wallet to the holder's teller. Woo! So this is some movement, and we've got to thank ZK for putting this together. And as you can see here, how do you concentrate the burn cycle wallet? So we can see here a diagram that is put together, the DEX, WLUNA, your ETH wallet, burn WLUNA through the shuttle, LUNC, Kepler, LUNC, Osmosis, then LUNC, swap, ETH, Axelar bridge, and then your ETH wallet back to DEX. So a very nice diagram there, probably a little bit confusion. Maybe I'm hoping one of the group could do a diagram of how to actually do this. Maybe it's something I could do in the future to show people how this process can be done if you're not overly familiar with working with decentralized exchanges. But I think this is absolutely exciting, and I applaud ZK for putting the time out there, and I applaud everybody in the community. I applaud everybody in the WLUNA Rich Gang, WLUNA, on the dollar tag WLUNA, everybody that's really put their nose out and really tried to make this happen, and we are coming a bit closer. It's not solid just yet, but I'm hoping that at some point then there will be some future possibilities of some utility, because as we gain more attraction to the market, people might want to start working and doing some stuff. So there you go, guys. Really interesting. I'm sorry I've not done a video on this for a while, but I wait for juicy news, and this is juicy. Anyhow, please subscribe. Remembering none of this is financial advice. Always make sure that you know what it is that you're doing before you do it. So please subscribe, please hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos, and please support me. I'm, part of the WLUNA community and have been from the start when all the saga kicked off, so you'll be doing me a massive favour. Anyhow, all the best, catch you later.
Remember, this isn't financial advice. Always do your own research.